Hello, chat. Hello, how are you doing, friends? I had D&D today, and my character lost an eyeball. And then I gorged myself on Korean fried chicken, and now I'm here. Sorry I'm a little late. I needed some time to digest said chicken, because I ate it so quickly. Whoops. I also had to update our overlay, subtly, but not significantly. If you've noticed, we now have this section open, so now you guys should be able to see text boxes as they appear. Sorry. And then I also had to update my Discord reactive image, and also to see if Brekkie and Arkoff want to join us. Unfortunately, they're both busy, so I've been abandoned by my Moogles. However, I'm still here, and I still have you, chat. Right? I thought you were gonna say, then I gorged myself on my eyeball. No, I gorged myself on chicken. Padak chicken, actually, to be specific. It was delicious. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. I'm glad you're here for me, chat. I'm glad. We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. I'm probably not going to stream a really long stream. I mean, it depends on how the pacing goes. Pass out patience has to go it alone. Oh god. Philip of the future, they use such a tier 1 sub for 9 months. Happy sub, baby. That's right, Kupo. So we are back with more Final Fart. Question one, with ARR, does that include Hildebrand? Let me consult my list of things here. Because I have a notebook with what I'm intending to do. So, on our list, the name Cotton, thank you so much for tier 1 sub for 3 months. Speaking of eyeballs, did you know that warp spider eyeballs are apparently a delicacy, Kupo? Sounds like a lie, Kupo. Looking at ARR, we have the main story quest, we have Crystal Tower, we have Hildebrand, and we have the White Mage quest line, and some raids. So we're gonna be doing, like, most of the side content, obviously not all of it, because some of it's grindy and unnecessary, but we will be doing all of the relevant story plot stuff as it comes to light. Dr. Dank Memes PhD, they get such a tier on sub for 12 months. 1 year, hey, happy 1 year anniversary. Oh, man. I've never played Final Fantasy or Skyrim. That's okay. Unless you want to play them and you can. In that case, I'm very sorry. But we are going to continue the main story quest. All the side story content we're not going to do until we're done base A Realm Reborn, more or less. We're going to be doing all the post-game stuff before the post-patch stuff. So that's kind of the organization I'm going for this game. We're gonna do things in understandable sequential order, more or less, as best as I can complete it. So yeah. Let's give people time to get in here. I have Canada Dry ginger ale. Came with my chicken. Yeah, D&D went well. We have like 4 sessions left of our 2-year campaign. It's like so real. It'll be the first time I've ever actually like fully completed a pre-written module like as a player. So I'm very excited for that. My DM Leah has done a fucking bang-up job. Legitimately done so much. And then I'm gonna be joining 2 games. I have 2 games I'm gonna be a player in the next couple weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. It is, again, no spoilers. If you spoil this, I actually will kick your ass. It's Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Icewind Dale, we're doing, and we're almost finished, so. The DM, like Leah told us, like we have like 4 sessions, maybe, at most. So we are like super close to the end. Yeah. Yeah, my current one. We haven't beaten it yet. It's so, we're at that point. Do you anybody else, what ones are you doing next? Leah wants to do Call of the Netherdeep, and then I have a homebrew campaign I'm playing on. I don't know if I can talk about it. But I have a game I'm joining on Mondays, which I'm really looking forward to as well. And then, yeah, on Friday it's going to be called The Netherdeep, which I haven't read, so I don't know what happens in that, but I think I might play Oss in that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. So much D&D. I mean, it's my job. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, it's what I do. That and streaming. Those are my two. It's good to be a player, though. Like, I think I've said this so many times, and I will ring this gong until the end of time, but, like, if you want to be a better, like, dungeon master, you need to play. Like, legitimately. If you want to be a good dungeon master, it's important that you take some time to play. Because being in the player seat is incredibly... It's like perspective taking. It gives you a sense of what it feels like to be on the other side of the table. And it's really good for when you want to write stuff. Because you might be like, I want this thing to happen, but then you're like, oh, but if I were a player and this happened, I would hate this. Yeah. How many games other than Unexpectables are you doing? Oh, God. Jesus. So, Monday evening I'm going to have a game to play in. I'm a player in a game. Tuesday is Unexpectables Day where I just work on Unexpectables stuff. Like, that is just a dedicated day for work. Wednesdays is Unexpectables. Thursday I run Dungeon and the Mad Mage. Friday I play in the pre-written module with Leah. Saturday I run Tomb of Annihilation, and then Sunday I have off. Like, that's my day off. And I'm hoping to run a game Thursday evenings, actually, at a local shop here, but, like, I've had nobody interested, which is super sad, so I don't even know if that's ever gonna happen. I want to run Dragon of Stormwreck Isle there, but literally no one has been interested. Probably because there's, like, a join-up charge, like, it's $5 to play, and, like, people are probably like, oh, I don't want to play $5, even though, like, they would get like a free set of dice, they would get like all the terrain and stuff like that, and like all these different props and stuff. Yeah, I played a Minotaur. Yeah, I actually like, yeah, Goliath, dude. I play so many Goliaths, but I like it. I like playing Goliaths. Is that such a bad thing? Like, man, come on. So I am running 3 games right now. And I am playing in 1. So I technically am in 4 games right now. Between both. And then I will be in about... Oh my god. I think I'll be like in 5 if everything else pans out. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have a thing, like... The real Getsu hero inspired me to start from square one in Final Fantasy once more. To relive the experience as an edgy cat boy. Ah, the true... Final Fantasy XIV pipeline. Sorry for talking D&D. Obviously, that's kind of like, for those of you who are coming in here for Final Fantasy XIV, like, what the hell is all this D&D talk? D&D is kind of like my life. But listen, I just want to play Oss. I really want to play Oss again. Because Stein was fun, but he was kind of a dick. And I'm like, right now my goal, chat, is like the next characters I play, I want to play not a dickhead. Because, like, I have played nothing but dickheads for, like, the past, like, 3 or 4 games. Like, I just want someone who's a little more chill and is, like, nice. Excuse me, that was the chicken. Oh, yeah, Final Fantasy borrowed a ton from Dungeons & Dragons. Real Getsu, your 100 bits. We come for you. D&D and Final Fantasy XIV are garnished as the main dish at the Monty Plays games. Fair enough. Yeah, I want to play Oss. Again, I really like him. He is my boy. But I also am open to other things. Like, for example, I want to play classes I haven't played before. Like, playing Stein for 2 years was because I'm like, I've never played, like, a fighter long form, or at least, like, a barbarian. And then I played a barbarian, and now I'm like, okay, how many games have I used Oss in? Ooh, that's a good question. I played him in Joe Cat's game. I played him in, as a guest on Yaru Shen's game for, like, 2 sessions. I also played him as an NPC in a game, and I played him in, like, a couple one-shots. I played Oss, like, I think at least, like, 6 individual world times. I played him a lot. He's not Oath of Devotion. He was Oath of the Crown, but I probably will run him as Oath of Redemption going forward. Rolly Bob with the tier 2 sub for 69 months. Nice. How many of the games you're in are streamed? Just Mad Mage and Unexpectables. Again, one of the games I'm in might be streamed. I believe it will be. Honestly, I prefer, like, again, I like streaming, but, like, there's times where I just want to just shoot the shit and just play D&D. So, like, Saturday is in person. We're not streaming that. And then the Thursday game would also be in person, which I'm not streaming. So those two games would be exclusively, like, in person. And then, like, the one on Fridays is, like, not streamed either. Which is kind of preferred. Anyway, we're here in Final Fantasy Land. We should probably get back to it. Let's get back to Realm Reborn, shall we? I know, I'm not in the inn. You want to know why? Because if you guys were here last Saturday, we had we did a Gold Saucer Saturday, and we went to the Gold Saucer and played a bunch of mini games with chat, and it was super duper fun. But right now, I need to go talk to my mom, Momodi, because we were approached by Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn after doing a bunch of little mini adventures and acting as an emissary for Ul'dah. I was approached by Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn after saving a woman from a weird, creepy dude. And he was like, you know what? You have a magical gift. You also keep getting stuff done. Come and meet us. Ignore all the bodies. This is a very populated server. Hello, Momodi. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So, you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't some small feat, so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Patience. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Pray return! Give your name to whoever's in the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Patience, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget your old friend Momodi. I'll never forget you, Momodi. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Alright. Pray get my ass to the Waking Sands, shall we? Ah! Shit. Oh, I get to go down. Oh, there's a band performing right now. Alright. Getting my ass to the Waking Sands, chat. Relax. What do you think, husband? Look at all those bits you're holding. What a good husband. God, he's so cute. Dude, this bit cup is just the cutest thing. What the fuck is happening? The fuck? Okay. Whatever. I'm returning. Calm down. The good news is, I have Goliath the Chocobo, which means we're gonna get to the Waking Sands really fast. Which is really nice, because holy shit, does it take forever to get there. This makes me think of the Korean fried chicken I had today. Chocobo wouldn't taste that good. It would probably taste like ostrich, which is very gamey. So much cheating. Since technically you wouldn't have mounts yet. Listen, I did my time, alright? I walked my ass to the Waking Sands. I did my time. 12 years of it in Azkaban. I don't want to hear it from you. Sometimes when I'm in this area doing things and I see a sprout running this length, I always go and pick them up in a mount and just take them to the Waking Sands if I catch them. I just invite them to a party and I'm like, get in my party, I'm gonna fly you over there and drop you off. Can your mount do the high thing? You mean flying? Yes, it can, but I'm gonna run just for, you know, flavor. Alright, here we are. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, to quench my thirst for you. Ah! Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Lalafell are not children. I'm gonna point this out right now. Canonically, like, there's a Lalafell that has the most sex in the game. Lalafell are not kids. They are adults. They're like gnomes. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Thancred sent me. Here at the behest of Thancred? My sincerest apologies. May I have your name? Patience. Where are you? Patience, Siri, are you? Patience, Siri. Ah, there you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The Antecedent is within the Solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Alright, let's go meet this person. Nice sword, dude. Hello. Alright, well, I had a dream unlike any other. I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to others, they directed me here. Did you have one too? That receptionist is something else. Did you perchance notice how small she's written the names in her roll? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, just trying to make idle conversation. This whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure it was some sort of scam, that they were rounding up hapless adventurers for some nefarious ends. But now that I've seen the facilities for myself, I must confess, it looks legitimate. Catman. The Antecedent made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Said that if I joined, I'd get to fight against the Primals and the Imperials both to my heart's content. I know I could get the same by enlisting in one of them grand companies, but I've never been partial to saluting, if you know what I mean. Hello. Oh my god, it's them, the Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you're patient, Seri, are you? Tataru sent word that you've arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please.
So you are the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Oh boy, Minfilia. Oh, voice acting. Let's go.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
Come.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
What's up, Thancred?
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience.
That's me!
All will be revealed in time.
Oh my god, that's me. I have patience. I am patience. That's me.
First, Let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
Kate, are you a Minfilia stan? We'll talk about her as time goes on.
We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Okay, listen, I may be known as Pash Out Patience, okay? Yeah, I have.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
I am Pass Out Patience, yes. I confess.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul. A power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
So basically we have past vision. We can see things that occurred in the past. And I believe we also have the ability to read any language and understand every spoken word. We basically have tongues and comprehend languages cast on us, and we also can just see past visions of things. That's what the Echo gives us. It gives our character specifically.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words.
Yeah, so we can understand things.
In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose.
The Pass Out Patrol. Fuck off! We are the Pass Out Patrol! Narcoleptics fucking unite.
Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
I don't know. Do you guys have benefits? Like dental? Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied to you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. I have retainers. I have 3 retainers. Bracky hates the fact that I have 3 retainers. I had 2, and I actually bought an extra one that was like an extra $2 per month. But I bought an extra retainer just for crafting. The papers you requested, my lady. Yeah, what about... Is that dental papers? That better be dental paper. Minfilia, you better give me dental, dude. Don't tell Bracky I have 4. thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. So for those of you who don't play the game, retainers are essentially your bank. They're if you've ever played like World of Warcraft or like Guild Wars, they are like your oh man, I need a mod in my chat here because I have someone immediately. Crap, I need a mod. Yeah, we can't have spoilers in chat, guys. Oh man, all my mods are out. I'm just gonna see if anybody's on right now. Yeah, no, this needs to go away. Fuck, I don't have a mod on. I need to find someone who can mod for me while I'm streaming the game, because I can't be in charge of this, because I'm gonna get distracted, so I need to get... Is Miss Tweetums, are you still here? Okay, Gentle, can you delete Delta Zero's messages, please? Thank you. Separate inventory, I think that's the best description for a retainer. I think in terms of purpose, it's a bank. So... basically, it's like a bank you can put stuff in, but it's a bit more complicated than that. There's a lot more to them, but the simplest term is it's a place to store items. Alright. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. Yeah, but do I get dental? What about maternal leave? Are you pregnant? No, but I want it anyway. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was the veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose, and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. You're a white mage. You are the medical benefits. That is a fair point. All right. Well, I can hire a retainer, but spoiler alert, I have 3 of them. I can't wait for you guys to see them. Hey, Thancred. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. How about you, Y'shtola? Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of 2 separate entities. The first was comprised of Sharlayan natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. I actually didn't know this. The terrible events that ushered the 7th Umbral Era taught us that only together we may stand against the evil that exists to consume us. Ida. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. Well, others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you with the power, hence our extremely high expectations for you. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise, divine order roils, fallen corpses writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shine clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we obeyed. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Thank you. I think that dental falls under the category of white mage being the medical benefits. God damn it! Alright. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was the first that brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Patience. I will go whether the wild rose blooms. Yours is no small endeavor. The dangers are great. Nothing. I will go whither the wild rose blooms.
I take it you will help us.
Si, señorita.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
So, there was a Sharlayan settlement that was once part of Eorzea.
The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
What a cool name, being called an Archon. Oh, that is like the greatest, like that's like when nerd becomes cool, is when you're called an Archon. That's so cool.
Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Taran, I would avoid even posting stuff like that, please. Again, don't even, like, slightly hint at things, please. Hello, Ida.
Welcome.
Come!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
I already know him. He's anime boy. Sup, anime boy?
He's our man here in Ul'dah, jewel of the desert.
Welcome to the team.
Come!
I never doubted that you'd come.
Come!
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Hello.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
God, hearing the ARR voices is so weird.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
Uncle Orange.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Yeah, Thancred is voiced by Taliesin, although the credits, he used a pseudonym for it.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh god, old voice Tataru! Ah! My skin was just shriveled up. Oh god. Oh god, Tataru's old voice bad.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Alright, Tataru's new voice in Heaven's Word is significantly better.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Motherfucking students of Baldessian.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
Yes, Y'shtola has a stick. she has a stick and a 2x4 because I think she's a healer, and that's like the starting healing weapon is just a fucking stick.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Yeah, she's a conjurer, that's right. Nod.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Oh, he is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah? I'm in Balmung Ul'dah, Minfilia. I am well versed.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Though with this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear to be well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Patience, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Alright, anime boy, what do you got for me? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes, which you believe are to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, a very ironic name you'll soon find out, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives his full cooperation. Okay, I will be nice. Alright. Hello, Y'shtola? Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Shardlian natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered the 7th Umbral Era taught us that only together we may stand against the evils that seek to consume us. Hello. Oh, it's this guy. Wow! If it isn't that last on the carriage, fancy meeting you here of all places. Me? I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where should I tell him to put it? Hey, it's the guy from the beginning of the game. Alright. We got peeps here. Go from left to right. What's up, Ida? I like your leg armor. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. Same dialogue? Oh, yeah, okay, same dialogue. Do you have new dialogue? Nope. Yeah, same thing. Oh, okay, there's different dialogue here. They say that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. The robberies and disappearances. The Amalja are the most likely culprit, wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Thanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. So this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happened when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. But Arenvald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate and an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. Oh, so Arenvald is part Garlean. Interdesting. Why don't any of those blokes know who I am? I swear, I was one of them, Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters is in far more convenient location. At least I think it was. Or is it me mind playing tricks on me? Gods, what is wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? Alright. Let's go out and be ambassadors. Alright, chat. We're going to be ambassadors again. I want everyone on their best behavior, okay? I want everyone to put on a nice hat, a little tie, and go from there. Alright, let's get Goliath. We are going to... okay. Alright, let's head out. Plate mail works. Nothing says I'm capable like cool armor. Oh, Super Arsenal, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. For 14 months, thank you so much. I'm on your left. Give that Spriggan a little gift. Oh. Alright. Need to go across here. Because now we're in Central Thanalan. Also, we are going to do some streams where we do fates. But we're going to get to those once we get to a higher level, so... But we'll have, probably days where we just do fates. Possibly pickup streams, possibly, like, scheduled streams, but that's also part of the, streaming this game. I actually want to do all the fates with everybody. That way we can, like, get achievements, we can, get, level up our chocobos, things like that. How high of a level starting with ARR? Probably once we hit, like, the level 50 quests, we'll come back and we'll do, like, a list of fates. I have to log all of them, though. Like, I have to write all the fates down that we need to do, and then we'll have to, like, do each fate from each area. This also includes hopefully doing, like, boss fates, where we can get, like, triple triad cards or, like, minion drops and, like, armor drops and stuff. I think that'd be really fun. Alright, here we are in, Eastern Thanalan. Look at those crystals over there. Look at that. That's so cool. And here we are at Cramp Drybone. Which gets the ironic name because it's usually raining here. Alright, Isambard, hello. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. Says you're prone to passing out all the time. Called you pass out patients. Son of a bitch. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Alright. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied by these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkness of all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. When you secure their remains for me, friend, you'll find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you might even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in the area. Alright, let's go collect some bodies. You ready to go, Goliath? My sweet little boy, you ready to carry the corpses of the dead? Oh, you're so cute, little man. Alright, let's ride. Hold up, I gotta pull back my... I have a titty mouse pad. I want to explain first, so before you all jump to conclusions. I have a titty mouse pad, but it's a corgi butt. And sometimes when I play games, it gets pushed forward, so I was hitting my, my preamp. Though I might get a replacement because this one's getting a little grody. I might have to get a new titty mouse pad of some nature. Alright. We got Amalja! Anyone else? I've killed before, I will kill again. Alright, let's clear up people. Alright, let's get these people back and properly buried. Alrighty. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of their fallen? Sure were. The bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day, and I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they are cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn that of another hand in this. So someone's probably luring people and then they're getting killed by the Amalja. But who? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who they might be implicit in these vanishings? What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away our day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Okay. Among Us. Ungus Among Us? Yeah, dude. Oh no, wait a second. I recognize this guy from last stream. Ugh! Well, gods be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the 7 hells do you want with me now? Here's a note. Dear Fred, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearance. You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. This guy's a dickhead. Alright, let's go. Please, miss, just leave me be. Oh, okay, sorry.
I've nothing to say but this. Thal take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk.
What do you want from me? I don't anything, I swear. Please, don't kill me. Well, I definitely seem paranoid. Alright, dickhead. As I told you, wasn't it? Though a lot of them are terrified. There's been been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. This guy is much... That's a great phrase, temporal zenith. This guy has about as much class as a snow day. Damn. Welcome back, patients. Have you learned naught of important? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, and the clergy may know something of use. Oh, that's a good idea. If we would know what the common folk speak of their gods, we've no better place to ask than the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquise. He tends to the graves of the Lich Yard. What a cool term. A Lich Yard. That's so cool sounding. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Alright, you got it. The Lich Yard. Oh, that's so badass sounding. What a cool thing. A name for a graveyard, the Lich Yard. Hello, Marquis. I am Marquis, yes? A body? Oh, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. You got it. And by that, I mean Goliath has it, because we're gonna fly. Because I don't want to walk all the way up here. I feel like I should have dug a hole. Oh, I'm digging it right now. Alright, there we go. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Oserkin can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Arson within the church walls. This guy's kind of weird, but that's okay. Okay, Goliath. Jesus. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do so. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be able to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have a word with Marquis, and soon. Don't listen to Thancred. He bitches about whatever the fuck. Goliath goes where he pleases. He does. He's a strong, independent chocobo who don't need no rider. How do I get down? Oh, the staircase is right here. I didn't even see it. Come on, buddy. Thank you, Patience. Burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself busy as of late, haven't you, Patience? Oh my god, it's Thancred! It's me, Why are you wobbling so hard? A pleasure, my dear English. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungus more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take on the pious affairs than she who takes confession, the good sister Arson herself? Arson? She wouldn't. She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you'd be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Oh shit, so the sister is in league with maybe the disappearing people. Other bits from Protoss. Hey Monty, how you doing? Saw this on Twitter. You've been kidnapped and you'll be rescued by a crew from the last TV you've watched. I don't watch TV, so I actually don't have an answer for that one. I don't think I've watched TV for like almost 10 years now, honestly. I did watch I guess I did watch TV. I watched Owl House recently, so I guess I'd be rescued from the crew from Owl House. So, there we go. Well, it seems like the sister is evil, potentially. Or at least is doing the wrong thing. Still, the Lichkeeper Marquis. I'd swear to the 12 that I've seen that face somewhere else before. Excuse me, that is the chicken. I am so sorry. Sister Arson, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray, seek out the boy Patience and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Alright, we gotta find a child who will snitch on her. Let's go, Goliath. We're riding out, everybody, at the dawn's light. Dude, the chicken was so good, you have no idea. Korean fried chicken just hits so different. Because I like fried chicken. The problem is whenever I eat it, I just feel gross afterwards because it's so oily. But Korean fried chicken isn't oily at all. It's like super like smooth and sits nice. Why are you looking for titty pads for me? I don't need titty mouse pads right now. I'd probably like get like a joke one. Hello, children. How do you do, fellow youths? I buried a dead body today.
Please help! Sister Orson went out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside heard her? Please find her.
Oh, shit. I gotta save a nun! I'm about to show this sister act. Oh shit, zombies! Are you okay? I got you. You better not be evil, because I'm saving your life.
You were the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is at yours again. You spoke with the child. Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him.
Off we ride. Whee! Love seeing everybody's chocobos. I love that dynamic lighting on Goliath. Yeah, look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this friend-shaped boy. Look at him. Look into his eyes. Give him the Gishel greens. He craved that cabbage. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn so if she requires any rest. Searching for the mementos for orphans and risking your own well-being in the doing so, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Still. My Chocobo has a funny hat and I love her. Yes, excellent. Oh, what are you guys willing to give Goliath? There's a poll in chat right now. I'm glad while I reserved that inn room for our sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is suspected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Alright, let's go. It is like... It is either cabbages or all in the polls right now. It looks like everyone is gonna forfeit all to Goliath. Good job, you made an excellent choice today. Oh my god. What the fu- Oh, there he is. Ah, there you are, patient. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's just say I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear patients. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? You got it. I think someone's doing this quest right now, so I'm just gonna— No, Goliath! I'm gonna wait for shit to respawn. I will say this, if there's enemies in areas that are meant to be, like, kind of a specific plot area, maybe don't kill them. Because now I have to wait a little bit for shit to respawn. I also forgot to put myself in busy. Boom. Hi. Yeah, haha. Oh, that's very sweet. Alright, I think we're good to go now. Hopefully stuff has come back. Oh yeah, someone came in here and like cleared out all the Amalja. That sucks. That fucking blows. I mean, there's nothing I can really do to stop people from doing shit like this, but like if you're in my chat and you're playing alongside me, don't do this. Because I'd rather get the more authentic experience with the enemies here. There we go, there's some enemies. Obviously I'm level 90, I can one-shot things, but just for the setting. But that's okay. Happy Pride Month. We found a queer leaflet. Hello. Have you met my Goliath? A queer leaflet for Wrath Month. Hell yeah. God help us when Lust Month comes by. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? I found a queer leaflet. Ah, this leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Hell yeah, I will do so. The Amalja are cool looking. I really like their design. Let's go, Goliath. Oh shit. She's gotta be in, like, here, right? Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, the children are here, too. Yeah, let us see what Sister Orson makes of this leaflet. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? I found this funny leaflet. It's gay. Are you okay with that? What is this? Blasphemous! God damn it! These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? Oh shit, that's bad actually. Plot thickens, patience. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hand. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isenbog what we have learned here. So someone is pretending to be a priest of Naldthal and is using it to lure people so the Amalja can kill them. Oh my god, there's like a bunch of people in the sky. Amazing. Posing as a priest, to think. These are troubling notions aside. It is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Patience. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Dress to deceive. I don't think I have the items for this.
I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me the cause to doubt them, but unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend, and an idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let patience and me serve, like with the pose that— oh my god, Thancred, what is your English? Who would do that? Just go to the church and tell lies. Let patience and me serve, like posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yet yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in the battle, but I can supply the garments of the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs. So as long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. What stains? What kind of stains are we talking about? These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Oh my god. I am burping super hard. Listen, Patience. As to lay the foundations for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Again, what kind of stains? Alright. Oh, they actually do give it to me. Sick. Alright, I gotta get changed here. Give me a second here. I have a weathered shepherd's tunic. And... oh, they're pants. Okay. Cool. However, I need the pants now. Boom. I'm gonna hide my weapon as well. I'm gonna take off my feet. There we go. That looks good. Cool. Hell yeah. I look poor now. Let's go beg for work. Come on, Goliath and husband. We have work to beg for. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Hello, friend. Can I have work? Oh shit. I missed his first thing. I'll read it. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath her light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught at the end of days. Azima is pretty neat. The sun is a deadly laser. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Alright, dick. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Okay, Jesus. Come on, Goliath, let's blow this popsicle stand. Excuse me. Oh my god. Excuse me. Oh my god. I am sneezy supreme right now. I am so sorry, chat. I am like burping and sneezing. Oh my god. In the words of the immortal Shrek, at least it's better out than in. Goodness gracious. What the heck are in these weathered slops that is making me sneeze so bad? Hello. What is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pawn of yours at Drybone? Alright, where's this last person? They're probably inside of here, right? Yes. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out by the pond north of Sandgate. Out by a pond, huh? You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Patience. The camp is abuzz with the talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Alright. Goliath, you're part of my disguise. Oh, during the day the crystals don't glow, but at night they do. Yo, cool pond! Yo, nice threads, Thancred. You look great. Ah, fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Patience. Positively dressed for deception. All that stuff. You know, when you're trying to be sneaky, don't talk about how you're being sneaky, okay? That tends to not work great. Are you allergic to your new shelf? You should take some off-the-shelf allergy medication. No, I just think it's just... I'm stuffed up slightly. It is a tad dusty in here, though. I did wipe off the shelf, though. Nod. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. In pain, in need. This one longing to be pretty. This one once I get the girl. Sorry. You poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Ye at ease, child. For I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor. If this leaflet bears the teaching of Nald, trust to them and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? Penury? A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god-awful mummer. Ungist? He's an imposter! There's an imposter, Ungist! What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me! Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Almalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plundered the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Almalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Almalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell your own people? Speak! The money was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see a fraction of what the Almalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail me to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah! Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out! No, I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Patience, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Nod. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Cool. I'm gonna dress nice, though. There we go. There we go. Why is my character not showing up on my portraits? Why can't I edit my portraits? Okay. Oh, we gotta go back to the Waking Sands. I'm TPing. I'm not wasting time with this. Oh, New Game Plus. Be in a sanctuary, do I? Oh yeah, there we go. What do you know? Okay, good. We're Gucci. Alright, prayer return to the Waking Sands. Hi-ho, Goliath! Hi, Tataru. Minfilia! A stupid man is kidnapping people. Welcome back, Patience. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abductees were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before it is all said and done. Although we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight in our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Alright, we are gonna go to Blackbrush. I'm gonna point out right now, I have materia. I'm good to go. I've also done the whole materia thing for raids and whatnot. It's a interesting process. Alright, let's go. Hi-ho, Goliath! Hello! I love the goblins in this game.
Who is Uplander come to tent drink of Mutamix Bubblypots?
Here's a dagger.
Fight it all drinks an airy self.
When
When full of airy self, fighty tools change to stony shine, name of materia. You are not goblins. Why do you talk like goblins? If materia joins with other fighty tool,
Then Big Eyes, fighty tool gain power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia.
yeah, that's true.
Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander bring fighty tool to Mutamix, yes?
Here you go.
Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good Kichi show of power of materia.
The materia master.
Now eyes of Uplander point at fighty tool, yes? Materia join with fighty tool. Fighty tool gain power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take fighty tool to Minfilia.
Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to your gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something that would have been struggled to cut steak with into a weapon worth wielding. Materia is power marbles.
Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowledge of crafty making. With knowledge of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander want brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix.
Alright. And now let us return to the Waking Sands. Materia is really not that important until you get to late game stuff, to be honest. Regular unmateria gear is fine until you, like, unless you start raiding, then you have to kind of... You should have materia on your gear for high-end raiding. Like, this gear, the gear I'm wearing right now is, like, at least... Where we're at right now, like, best crafted slot with materia in it. Yeah. If you're playing through this game for the first time, you're like, oh man, I gotta put materia in. No, you don't. You don't have to put materia in. It is just, like, it is a raiding mechanic thing. It's important. If you do get materia, though, it is worth a lot of money, so hold on to it. You could either sell it or use it in the future. And if you do duty roulettes, you can get these cracked etho clusters and things, and you can use those to trade for materia, which is really handy. I have never bought materia because I've always had materials for it. Alright, Minfilia, I got your steak knife. I have a retainer specifically just for materia. Like, he just holds all my materia in case I ever need it. Hello. Welcome back, patients. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. I have a dagger. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge that you need, patience, so make it your ally. Now is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Alright, we're gonna help out the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears that he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest.
He revealed that he is due to meet with the Almalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Almalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Almalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it for them, Patience. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some from him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Cap Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm gonna be feeling this fried chicken for like forever, dude. Alrighty. Hello, Sergeant. Ah, your patient Seriari of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Almalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware of that their man, Ungus, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of this mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Almalja's plot if the mission succeeds. Patience, let's make sure it does. Aye aye, Capitan. Or Lieutenant, I guess. Alright, Goliath, let's ride. This is a stealth mission! Hey, we're going back to where the nun was attacked. Yeah, I know people who make serious bank with materia. Like, that's like their main source of money. It's lucrative because raiders need it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. All right, everybody hide. Everyone hide. Attention! Stealth mission! Is the bait in place? Oh man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Almalja appear. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh! Uh-oh. You son of a bitch! We got double-crossed by the same dude a second time. It was a trap. Oh my god. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Oh my god. Alright, well this did not go as planned.
He's in chat, guys. Fuck.
Shit, I gotta kill people.
I still have I have rocks, guys. It's okay. Everything will be Daijo Boop. I got rocks.
Oh, this guy's like the leader. I don't think I can do much damage to him. I'm gonna get rid of the extra dudes.
My cool ability of throwing rocks. Oh my god.
They're doing okay.
We're handling this pretty alright. We're handling it less well. Ow. Fuck off.
I gotta keep a thing on him so he takes more damage. Oh my god, there's so many people. We got this, we got this, we got this.
Stand strong, men! Oh shit. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. That Lalafell is fucking dead. Holy shit. Put your weapon. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Oh my god. Behind you! Oh no, passing out my one fucking weakness. Bring her. The rest of you, march! Traitorous scum! Oh god. Oh. Oh, I can't talk to them. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have won free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed you on the way. I don't want to leave the immediate area. I think that's just our way out if we need to leave. They're gonna kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Oh, shit. Alright. Alrighty, we're forming a private party. And it is going to be... Nope. Full of embers. Alright, I am putting up a party. The password for this private party is 4209. And it is up. The party is 4209. We need a tank and 2 DPS, please. We need a tank. Alright, there we go. We have Helen, Amaretto, and we have Kane. Alright, you guys ready to get sacrificed to a fucking god? Let's go get sacrificed to a god, shall we? Also, I will be in cutscenes, so just keep that in mind. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Nice rhyme, dude. O mighty Ifrits, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Uh-oh. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Oh, get fucked, Ungist! What's going on? This ain't what we agreed on! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true god. Oh, they've been, like, enthralled. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Uh-oh. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessels to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned us of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Who's Patience married to? A Spriggan. We can't get fucking enthralled because we got rocks, baby! Alright, y'all ready? My flame shall consume thy flesh and soul both. Succumb to the inferno! Oh, Helen needs some healing. 1 second. Woo! Ow. Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment. Oh, we gotta kill the ad. Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Oh, careful where you're facing that. Ah! It's okay, I got an AoE heal. Thy soul shall burn for eternity. Thou art strong, mortal. Helen needs healing. I'm gonna need healing. I'm gonna get hit by this. Ow. Oh, I'm setting in like all the AoEs. We almost got it though. Nice. Good shit. Puny god. Oh my god, it's a rock. To the rock dimension! I had the blue and now I got the red. Pray, forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Whew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Patience. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Nah. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir! So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know you should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not there was aught worth of a damn for it to read. But I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. There he is, the most divorced man. Hi, Joe. How you doing? Yet, I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? I identify as a nuisance. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. All right, everybody get in the line. We got to accommodate here. Do I have a moderator in chat? All right, we have 3 accommodations here. We have Amaretto, we have Helen Gravely, and we have Kane. Can Shahalam, can you make a poll for our accommodation, our chat accommodation? I will say we will only be doing the accommodations for the 4-man content. There is 8-man content later on, but we won't bother with that. But if a poll could be made, we have Amaretto, Helen, and Kane. All right, the vote is up. Who's getting the accommodation? Oh, looks like Kane. Kane's getting some love. We have 8 votes for Kane and 6 tying votes for Amaretto and Helen. Kane is frightened by the attention. Amaretto! Amaretto, though. Amaretto's getting close. We have 6, 7, 8. If you're on mobile, you probably won't be able to vote. You have to vote on desktop. And it looks like we're getting close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Kane. Congratulations, Kane. You got the chat accommodation. Congratulations. Thank you so much, everybody. Alrighty, let's talk to Thancred. Ah, there you are, Patience. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods' ignominious... What are these words, man? After witnessing their gods' ignominious defeat, the Almalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered... Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. But that is the deed of no ordinary individual, Patience. Not that I have ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eyes for talent remains undimmed. Oh, get over yourself, Thancred. Also, yes, these men were tempered, which means they basically, like, are enthralled by the primal, which means even though Ifrit's gone, they're still, like, they still believe Ifrit to be, like, their only god. And I think the solution for that is they actually kill the people who are tempered. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something in this mission. You better not take credit for this group project.
You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Oh, jeez. That is a lot of people who unfortunately died. Alright, let's run back. Yeah, it's like a severe mental Stockholm syndrome. And again, I will reiterate, no spoilers in chat, please. Even hinting at future stuff is gonna get you muted, and if you continue to do so, you unfortunately will be banned. So don't even allude to things that are gonna happen, or reference things that haven't already come up. I ask of you, please. This is meant to be a spoiler-free experience. Yeah, it's basically mind control and like with details. Let's go, Goliath. Why'd you stop? Keep moving, little man. No, not even smiling, Augie Jr. If you even put like a smiling emote in chat, you will also get in trouble. If you don't say it, like don't put anything. If you know what happens, don't be tongue-in-cheek. We know, and I've had a long discussion with my moderators. Like, we have a zero tolerance for this. Smiling is illegal. No, smiling is fine, but smiling, you know, being coy like that is just, it's obvious, right? I think I went the wrong way. I did go the wrong way. Oopsie. So, it's a frown-only zone. Fun is illegal. Fun is not illegal, it's just, I've seen it go downhill in other streams, and I don't want it here, so please, just don't. Like, nothing like that, please. But we just killed a primal. That's a pretty big deal. Like, that's not something you just do. I'm flying, I don't know where I'm going, man. Oh, I'm going backwards now. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I was going the right way. Okay. This may affect the trout population. Oh my god. Do you guys want to know how I know it's 9 p.m.? Because my office is getting hot. Yeah, Striker class has the right of it. If you know about what's gonna happen in 14, Cock's gun, no you don't. Oh, I got turned around a little bit. Alrighty, let's go, Goliath. I'm a little, I smell like sulfur and brimstone. I think I need a shower. Everyone's got gun emotes, holy shit. Oh, man. There is no war in Bong Sing Se. How you doing, Brom Belladonna? That man is on his way to the Waking Sands. Ah! Goliath, no! Hi, Tataru. Patience, how goes it? All's well here, at least on the bookkeeping front, anyway. Miss Tweedums has killed people in Dungeons & Dragons. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you.
My late arrival nearly cost Patience her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived. That does not excuse the fact that she should never have to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Patience, it is good to see you again. And alive. No thanks to Thancred. No, just kidding. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions, with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm... This is really important, by the way. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to remain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Ether is like energy or mana, basically, like a life force. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be tracked back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why to the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed among the great rivers of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals call out to their god for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. So, the Echo has the additional product of I cannot be tempered by a primal, so I can't be enthralled. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are... Oh, we do not know the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Yeah, we basically have the best shield we could possibly get against the primals. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning, such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Patience. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn of the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intends to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the
the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. So anybody who's tempered who they rescue, they have to kill. It's so messed up. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends to the strength of the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, patients. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Lego Maniac, I don't know what you're referencing to, but if it's either, like, Mass Effect or this game, you need to stop saying that. I need someone to remove those messages, please. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Also, hell yeah, rocks. Thank you, Gentle. Alright. I think this is a very healthy place to end. It is boiling in my apartment right now. As when it gets to nighttime, all the heat that's trapped in the ground actually, like, makes its way to my office. So unfortunately, I am actually incredibly sweaty right now and getting really, really hot. Again, I want to keep this stream positive, but again, please do not allude to things. Again, I really, really, really need to make this very, very clear. Even if you're trying to be tongue-in-cheek, we'll know. We've all played this game. Like, I have played through this entire game, and this is meant to be a spoiler-free playthrough for people who have not played this game. You know, smiling, saying, oh, this next part is sad, or saying things like that will get you in trouble here. I don't want people to get in trouble. We are giving ample warnings. Just, again, please. You are smart. I know that you guys are able to do it. If you're not sure if you should say something or not, do not say it. Like, if you are typing something, you're like, I'm not sure if I should say this. Don't say it. So again, like I said, I'm not mad. It's just like, it is a little frustrating, especially considering I'm missing a couple mods today. So you need to pretend that I am a new player and that every single person in chat has never played this game before, and you cannot spoil anything. You can't say, oh, or like if a character shows up, you can't be like, oh, ooh. Like, yeah, please. Again, there's no hard feelings. It's just, I'm trying to make sure everything kind of stays spoiler-free, and I will do whatever is necessary to do so. Which unfortunately means if people keep doing the same thing, I'm not... Unfortunately, I've told my mods that, like, in most cases, I'm more, like, forgiving, but in this case, I'm a little less forgiving. Not to be mean, but more just because I can't even, like, yeah. No, we're not emote-only emoting. I want you guys to talk, obviously, about what's happening and things like that. It's just, do not reference future things, do not reference side things in this game, because people might want to come and play it, and they might want to check out these things, and if you spoil these things for them, then that's not good. So we're never gonna do sub-only mode, we're never gonna do emote-only mode. I don't like those things. I feel like they, you know, that's not fair for you guys. It's a compromise. Like, I don't want to have to do these things, and so in return, I ask that you just, you know, consider these things and use your best judgment, please. I want to say thank you to my mods, though, Shahalim and Gentle for helping me out. I appreciate it a ton. And honestly, this is the turning point in the story. Defeating Ifrit is now, like, that's a big deal. We just killed, like, a god. You know, a puny god, but a god nonetheless, which is now, this changes the whole game. Because the primals are, like, a huge threat. We have two threats right now. We have the Garlean Empire,
and we have the primals, and we have the tools necessary to maybe stop one of those threats. So, yeah, I think we're in the running for some stuff to go down. Again, I'm very sorry for calling out the people in chat. If I had more mods, I'd be fine. But again, this is just part of the course. Hopefully, people will get to the point where they understand and they can kind of self-police themselves a little better. But this is only the 3rd stream of this game, so what can you do? Alrighty, well, with that, we are gonna end the stream here. We are now a goddamn motherfucking hero. Who do we want to raid? I am so hot right now. Like, there's sweat running down my brow. I'm that hot. Let's see. I like seeing all the people excited for Minfilia, though. I didn't realize there were so many Minfilia fans in chat. I tried to set up, like, a repeating message system saying, like, don't do it, but it doesn't work, and I don't know how to make it work, so unfortunately that's just not an option, I guess. We're gonna raid Bracky, I think, because he's currently playing Among Us. What was that guy's name? August? What was the dude's name? It was August, right? August? Ungist, that was his name. Our raid message will be Ungist for Brachyzoid. Oh, capitalized Zoid. Ungist Among Us is gonna be our raid message. And I will see you guys on Monday, hopefully, for some more Mass Effect. Get out of here! Get lost, go!